y'all, I'm back with Mars and Capricorn. I know it's been a minute, maybe like 2 weeks since I did a video, but I'm not gonna keep going into the motions of what's been going on. Everybody knows what's been going on, but and I stay downtown, so I've been dealing with bullshit. So anyway, selective Mars and Capricorn, very selective. Oh yeah, excuse the spots. I am exfoliating these 2 bumps. No, 3 bumps. Don't mind these. They're under my skin, but these are pimples. I have the Trinity, Holy Trinity fucking going on. 1, 2, 3. Anyway, Mars and Capricorn, selective about their sexual partners. And it comes from a tendency to be like concerned with their reputation. Capricorn is all about their reputation, all about like their work, their career, their status in society, kind of like Taurus. Surface level, they can be uptight as fuck, tightwads. They're that motherfucking boss that, make sure, don't get me wrong, they're that boss that to be your favorite boss. It's like they get shit done, they get on your nerves, but they get it done, and they make sure your payroll on time, they make sure your money right. Like, you'll be thankful for them at the same time. Oh yeah, sometimes people can sleep on them too, being that they're so uptight in the bedroom wise. So some people not even like interested, because a lot of times they feel like, you know, because they're already so rigid in their daily life and their work life and shit like that, they feel like they're gonna be rigid in the bedroom. Can come off prudish. Once again, rigid, uptight. Behind closed doors though, they can be low down. And I said they can be low down because Capricorn is ruled in tarot by the devil card, and that card has what you would consider attachments. I mean, the devil card, it can be seen in positive light and at a negative, but on the negative end, attachments, things that you need to disattach from, things that you're bonded to. It could be and the card has a lot of things. So you can be bonded to a person, from like sexual energy boundedness all the way to material bounded. So it can go that way, but that goes back to them being low down, dirty, filthy, and some of them stanky and nasty. And that goes back to them being an earth sign. Not saying that they are nasty individuals personally, but they have their, you know, their certain taste in the bedroom. And like I say, those earth signs a lot of times like those earthy smells, or they could have a partner who likes those type of earthy things. Like I say, the body odor, the musting, and it's not like Scorpio. It's a little different. That's the thing. It's a little different. Just a little. Capricorn can be associated. And also, I mean, some people might get confused too about when I just said Scorpio. You can go back and look at the Scorpio video. I'm not going to talk about that. About why I said it can be a little bit different from, you know, Scorpio. Capricorn can be associated with sadomasochistic sex acts or relationships as well, and that also goes back to them being, you know, that having that bestial nature to them. Once again, Capricorn is the goat, the devil, i.e. tied together. Sorry, hold on, gotta get that together. Okay, they can they can like torture tactics on the darker side, because Capricorn is ruled by Saturn, and Saturn is the Punisher. I always remember that in astrology. And I was going to say in a darker sense, but I don't want to say in a darker sense, because everything has its dark and light, but people relate Saturn to more kind of dark, brutish, and, you know, depressing shit. So that's why I said Saturn is the Punisher, and in astrology, it is this the Punisher of the zodiac. Capricorn is. So Cap can like stanky goaty smells. They can like nasty, like, once again, the goat. They can like nasty sex. When it gets to the point like I say, just, it can be filthy, it can be dirty. Like, they are the type, we gonna go into that, okay? I'm gonna just keep going. Cap can like stanky goaty smells, like nasty sex, stanky sex, due to it being an earth sign. Natural pheromones, that stuff that comes off of your skin, they like it. Some of them can. Capricorn Mars men can be the type to, and this is the example that I'm finna give y'all to piggyback off of what I just said. Capricorn Mars men can be the type to want to fuck you right after you left the gym. Or coming from outside, playing a damn game of kickball, sweating in that Atlanta heat all day. Like at a barbecue, the part, mainly because, like I said, they like that pheromone, they like that musk odor, that natural scent, your scent. Let's say Taurus tends to like it too. BDSM, whips, chains, let me punish you type. Like I said, they are the punisher. Do not be surprised if you find a lot of like Capricorn women, men too, but a lot of the Capricorn women in abusive relationships. A lot of times they feel like they have to be in the relationship because it is like what they're supposed to do. It's their duty. Even if the relationship is abusive, it's like a subconscious thing. It's like on the surface level, on the conscious level, of course, nobody likes to get their ass beat, but Capricorn is a little bit different. They can actually like that to a degree. Like, that's how fucking cynical it can get. They can actually like to not necessarily violently get beat up, but in a, like, for instance, a sexual manner, like, or feel like if they are in an abusive relationship, they feel like sometimes they can feel like they deserve it, because it's also a very depressing sign. Capricorn is the sign of depression as well. Women with Cap Mars, they can be the type, like I said, to withhold sex as like a punishment too, because on a higher octave, Capricorn can be a snob ass tootie. I toot my phone fucking horn, bitch, because I got my own bag, I got my own money, I run shit. Like, they are also the type of women that don't care about upgrading their men. So like, if you a dude, not saying you gotta be you can't be just a complete bum, but you know, if you're a dude that say like that's a little bit low, you know, not on her level, a little bit lower than her, she'll upgrade you. They can they put a lot of energy, they put a lot of energy into their career and their professional ambitions, Mars and Capricorn's people. So like, that's something that comes first. If they're not babysitting their career, then they're either babysitting their love relationships or their other things in their life. But 9 times out of 10, they're babysitting that fucking career, not nothing else, not their kids, not nothing else. Workaholic tendencies, they like to obtain positions of status, kind of like Mars and Taurus. Practical people, very responsible, they're very self-disciplined, they're reliable, and they don't like lazy people. And I can agree with this. I have Capricorn Neptune and Capricorn fucking Uranus. I cannot do lazy people in the 6th house, like in my work house. Oh my God, in my daily diplomatic routine. Oh my God, lazy motherfuckers. And I'm a Pisces, and we're the sign of lazy. I cannot do that shit. When you go to work, do your job, get it done, come to work, finish it, and take your ass home. Like, I ain't never understood people who don't want to come to work, don't want no money, don't want, like, I ain't never understood that shit. I don't get it. I don't understand it. I don't understand people who constantly call out and shit like that and then want to complain about their checks. Like, I don't get that shit. Where a bag at is where the fuck I'm at. Like I said, so I take, if everybody know me, my close friends know I go to work and I pay real bills. Real bills. So, that's my Capricorn rant in my motherfucking chart. They can come off cold, calculating, and selfish. Very, very. And I think I can come off like that. Didn't I just come off a little like that? Like, I don't give a fuck. Fuck that shit. I don't, no nonsense. But anyway, Capricorn Mars people, they can have issues with not just Mars, Saturn. I think Saturn too. I would give it to Saturn. I would give it to Saturn because, yeah, Saturn. I would give it to Saturn. Two, they can have issues with their skin, bones, and their teeth. They not necessarily might have the worst teeth or anything like that, but they might be the type of people that have a lot of teeth, or they as a kid they had to go to the dentist a lot and had to go get fillings, and they had to have braces and had to have teeth pulled so that the other teeth would grow in properly. Like they're those type of kids. Could have had bone issues, could break bones. As a kid, older they get, they could hurt themselves, or if it's in like Saturn, you could possibly come up on an injury to your bones or to your arm, your knee. Because I think, Capricorn rules the knees too. So you get the picture. Skin as well. Depending on, like I said, where it's placed and how it's counteracting with certain signs. Like, I feel like if Aries and Cap come together, you could, I don't know, the skin, you could have okay skin. I think, maybe, I think so. Yeah, I'm just saying that because, Mars, I don't have Mars in Capricorn, but my Venus is also your appearance, your beauty, and stuff like that. And my Venus trines my ascendant, so that's a good thing. But like, I can't remember if they square or not, or if they have an opposition. My Cap and my my Neptune and my Venus. But I know that Capricorn and Aries, y'all know they might vibe, but they might not vibe. But I ain't got the worst skin. My skin ain't bad. It's just I get a pimple here and there like everybody else. Like I said, they may have a bestial sexuality or a bestial energy to them, and both the men and the women need dependable and reliable partners such as themselves. Like, that's something they don't play around about. They also, the men, they like to be the provider. They can be very dominant. They can be very strict. They're all about, like I said, appearances. They want their relationship to look a certain way. They want you to act a certain way and be a certain way. And if not, then a lot of times they'll just ditch you. They'll ditch the relationship if you're not willing to compromise for the sake of appearances and how people look at y'all. So, and that can be Mars in Capricorn or Capricorn in just general. Like I said, you can apply it to the ascendant, the sun, the moon, the Venus and the Mars. Seriously, like your main personal planets, you can apply them to. So that was Mars and Capricorn. Try to keep it tight and sweet. Keep them tight and sweet.